my child. In the quiet moments of this day, I come before you with a heart full of gratitude. Thank you for the breath in my lungs, for the beating of my heart, and for the countless blessings that often go unnoticed. I am grateful for the roof over my head, the food that nourishes my body, and the people you've placed in my life who bring me joy and comfort. In a world filled with uncertainty, I thank you for being my constant. When paths seem unclear and challenges mount before me, I am grateful that you remain steadfast, a lighthouse guiding me through stormy seas. Thank you for your patience with me when I falter, and for your gentle redirections when I lose my way. Lord, I acknowledge that every good gift comes from above. The talents I possess, the opportunities before me, and even the strength to overcome difficulties. All these are blessings from your hand. Help me to steward these gifts wisely and use them to bring light to others. As I offer this prayer, I am also mindful of the subtle whispers and gentle nudges that often accompany your divine presence. Lately, the sequence 1212 has appeared in unexpected places, on clocks, receipts, and even in passing glimpses of numbers. I understand this recurring pattern may be a sign, a gentle reminder from the angelic realm that I am aligned with the universe's flow and that my intentions are gaining momentum. Help me to recognize these synchronicities not as mere coincidence, but as loving affirmations and encouragement along my path. May I be open to the messages they hold, discerning their meaning within the context of my prayers and aspirations. As I reflect on my journey, I recognize the valleys and mountaintops that have shaped who I am. Thank you for the lessons learned in difficult seasons and for the joy discovered in moments of breakthrough. In both shadow and light, you have been present, weaving purpose through my story. I am grateful for the simple pleasures, the warmth of sunshine, the laughter of loved ones, the beauty of nature that speaks of your creativity. Teach me to notice these daily graces and to pause in appreciation, finding you in these sacred, ordinary moments. Heavenly Father, as I express my gratitude, I also bring before you my hopes and dreams. I ask not for material wealth or worldly success, but for a heart that seeks your kingdom first. Plant within me hopes that align with your purposes, hopes that nurture compassion, foster understanding, and build community. The recurring presence of 1212 also stirs within me a deeper yearning for alignment with my true purpose. I pray for clarity in understanding the unique gifts and talents you have entrusted to me and how they can best serve your will and the needs of the world. If this sequence signifies a period of heightened potential, guide me in recognizing opportunities that resonate with my soul's calling. May I have the courage to step into these opportunities with faith and dedication, knowing that you are equipping me for the journey ahead. Help me to live a life that is not only blessed, but also a blessing to others. Understanding that 1212 is often associated with the power of positive thought, I ask for your help in cultivating a mindset that is filled with faith, optimism, and love. Shield me from negativity and doubt, and empower me to focus on the good and the possible. May my thoughts be a fertile ground for positive creation, aligning with your abundant provision and the manifestation of my highest good. Remind me that I am a co-creator in this universe, and help me to wield the power of my mind responsibly and with intention. The appearance of 1212 feels like a gentle invitation to a deeper spiritual awakening. I pray for an open heart and a receptive mind to the lessons and insights you wish to impart. If this number signifies a time of accelerated spiritual growth, guide me in embracing the changes and challenges that may arise along the way. Help me to shed old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve me, and to step into a greater understanding of your divine mysteries. May this journey lead me closer to you and to a more profound sense of peace and inner knowing. Even as the number 1212 encourages me to take initiative and focus my intentions, I also recognize the importance of trust and surrender to your divine plan. Help me to find the delicate balance between active participation in my life and releasing the need to control every outcome. When faced with uncertainty, may the appearance of this number remind me that I am held and guided by a loving hand. Strengthen my faith to surrender my fears and anxieties to you, trusting that your wisdom and timing are perfect, even when unseen. If the repeated appearance of 1212 signifies the presence and guidance of angels, I humbly ask for their loving support and assistance. May they illuminate my path, offer comfort in times of need, and strengthen my connection to the divine. Help me to be receptive to their messages, whether they come through intuition, dreams, or other subtle signs. I thank them for their unwavering presence and for their role in guiding me towards my highest potential and purpose. The appearance of 1212 resonates with a sense of new beginnings and the potent energy of manifestation. I pray for clarity in my thoughts and for my intentions to be rooted in love and service. If this number sequence is indeed a call to focus my energy, guide me in directing it towards creating positive change in my life and the lives of others. May my thoughts, words, and actions align with the highest good, allowing me to become a clear channel for the blessings you desire to bestow. Help me to be mindful of the seeds I am planting, knowing that they hold the potential for abundant growth. I hope for wisdom to make choices that honor you and serve others. I hope for courage to live authentically in a world that often values conformity. I hope for patience in seasons of waiting, trusting that your timing is perfect, even when I cannot understand it. Lord, I hope for healing in broken relationships, for reconciliation where there is division, and for peace where there is turmoil. Work through me to be an instrument of your hope in these spaces, giving me words that bring life and actions that demonstrate love. In moments when hope seems distant and shadows grow long, remind me of your faithfulness through generations. Let the testimonies of those who have walked before me strengthen my resolve and renew my spirit. May my hope be anchored not in changing circumstances, but in your unchanging character. Divine guide, illuminate the path before me. When crossroads appear and decisions loom large, grant me discernment to hear your voice above the noise. Help me recognize the gentle nudges of your spirit, directing my steps. I seek not just guidance for major life decisions, but wisdom for daily living. How to speak truth in love, how to manage my resources, how to prioritize what truly matters. In small choices and significant turning points alike, be my counselor and friend. When multiple paths seem possible, give me clarity to distinguish between good options and your best for me. Remove distractions that cloud my judgment and quiet the voices, including my own, that might lead me astray from your perfect will. Guide me to places where my gifts can be used for your glory and others' good. Open doors that align with your purposes and close those that would lead me away from your best. And when doors close unexpectedly, help me trust that your protection is as valuable as your provision. I acknowledge that true guidance often comes not just from external signs, but from the still, small voice within. The repetition of 12-12 feels like an invitation to deepen my connection to my intuition, that inner knowing that whispers truths beyond the logical mind. Grant me the wisdom to discern this inner voice from fleeting desires or fears. Help me to trust the insights that arise, especially when they are accompanied by a sense of peace and alignment. May the appearance of this number serve as a reminder to listen more intently to the divine guidance that resides within my own heart. Lord, I acknowledge my limited perspective. What appears as detour may be your direct path. What seems like delay may be your divine timing. Teach me to trust your guidance even when it differs from my expectations or desires. As I walk forward in faith, I ask for traveling companions who sharpen me, encourage me, and speak truth when I need to hear it. Surround me with wise counsel and friends who know your voice. The symmetry of 12-12 speaks to a sense of unity and interconnectedness. I pray for a deeper understanding of how I am woven into the fabric of creation, connected to you and to all beings. If this number signifies a time of heightened spiritual awareness, help me to embrace this connection with compassion and understanding. May I see the divine spark in everyone I encounter and act with kindness and empathy. Let the message of 12-12 remind me that we are all part of a greater whole, and that by lifting others, we elevate ourselves. The frequent appearance of 12-12 fills me with anticipation for the new beginnings that lie ahead. I pray for the courage to embrace fresh starts and to recognize the opportunities that are being presented to me. If this number signifies a gateway to new possibilities, grant me the vision to see them clearly and the faith to step through them with confidence. May I release any attachments to the past that might hinder my progress and embrace the unfolding future with an open heart and mind. Amidst the potential for outward change signaled by 12-12, I also seek a deeper sense of inner peace and harmony. Guide me towards a state of balance within myself, aligning my thoughts, emotions, and actions with your divine love. May the appearance of this number serve as a reminder to cultivate stillness and to connect with the quiet center of my being, where true peace resides. Help me to radiate this inner harmony outwards, creating a more peaceful world around me. As I navigate the journey of life, with its twists and turns, help me to fully trust in your divine plan, especially when the meaning of 12-12 feels elusive. Strengthen my belief that every experience, whether joyful or challenging, serves a purpose in my growth and evolution. May this number remind me that I am not alone, that I am supported by a loving universe, and that even in moments of uncertainty, I can find solace in your unwavering presence and guidance. Understanding that 12-12 can signify a time of amplified energy, I pray for wisdom in how I direct this power. Guide me in focusing my intentions on positive outcomes, on acts of kindness, and on the manifestation of love and light in the world. May this heightened energy be used for good, both in my personal life and in my interactions with others. Help me to be a conscious creator, using this energy to build a better future aligned with your divine will. Understanding that 1212 often calls for focused intention, I pray for clarity in discerning the actions you would have me take. Guide me to move forward with inspired action, fueled by love and purpose, rather than driven by fear or obligation. May this number empower me to take the necessary steps towards my goals, trusting that you are opening the right doors and aligning the circumstances for my success and the greater good. Help me to be a willing participant in the unfolding of your divine plan. The symmetry and repetition of 1212 resonate with a sense of alignment with my higher self. I pray for a deeper connection to this wise and loving aspect of my being, that part of me that is always connected to you. May this number serve as a reminder to listen to the intuitive nudges and inner guidance that stem from this higher source. Help me to live in greater authenticity, embodying the love, wisdom, and light that reside within. The frequent noticing of 1212 draws my attention to the present moment. Help me to cultivate a deeper sense of awareness and presence in my daily life. May this number be a gentle reminder to be fully engaged in each experience, to appreciate the beauty around me, and to connect with you in every moment. By being fully present, may I be more receptive to your guidance and the opportunities that arise. Creator of all light and life, I release my need to control outcomes and surrender to your perfect guidance. Where I have charted my own course without seeking you, forgive me. I recommit my ways to your direction, trusting that the one who formed me knows best how I should live. Thank you for your promise that you will never leave me nor forsake me. In uncertainty, in joy, in sorrow, and in celebration, you are there, guiding with perfect love and wisdom. For this constant presence, I am eternally grateful, with a heart full of gratitude, alive with hope, and surrendered to your guidance. Amen.